The hunger starts before dawn. It starts as a hollow pulling in the chest. A body running on nothing since before the dark. 3 small mouths are waiting in a knot of dried grass and saliva somewhere behind her, tucked into the hollow of an acacia branch. They do not know she is gone. They do not yet know what gone means. What they know is the hollow pulling. And the silence where her warmth was. This morning, everything she does will be for that silence. She is a yellow-billed oxpecker. Barely 20 grams of feather and bone. Her bill is the color of old amber. Her eyes are ringed in red. From a distance, perched on the shoulder of a bull buffalo, she looks like an afterthought, a small decoration on an enormous animal. Up close, she is all focus. Her claws grip the ridge of a skin fold above the buffalo's left shoulder blade. Her head turns in short, precise arcs. Reading the surface the way a finger reads a page. The nest is 200 meters east, sunk into a cavity in a fever tree where a branch once split and healed over. She built it across 12 days, pressing each strip of bark flat with her chest, sealing the walls with livestock hair and buffalo dung. 3 eggs arrived in sequence, cream white with rust-brown flecking. Now the eggs are gone. The chicks that replaced them are pink and trembling and completely dependent on whatever she brings back across that 200 meters. The dry season has compressed every herd onto a narrowing strip of ground near the last shallow pan. The buffalo are there, but so is every other oxpecker in this part of the valley. 6 birds work the same bull. A 7th has claimed the ears. She arrives late, drops onto the flank, and is immediately displaced by a larger male. She moves to the hindquarters. She moves again to the knee. She has not fed. The chicks have not fed. The sun is already high, and she has covered the full length of the animal 3 times. When she finally finds space, she works in the gap between 2 deep skin folds near the buffalo's right hip. The skin there is soft and creased, warm from the sun, and it holds what she is looking for. Ticks flattened against the hide. burrowed in at the base of stiff hairs, gorged and slow. She does not pluck at the surface. She scissors her bill into the crease, works laterally, and extracts. Each tick is swallowed whole. The gap between the skin folds is narrow. It is the only place left that has not been cleaned. There is something else she feeds on, and in some observations it accounts for a significant portion of a nesting female's intake. Where the hide is broken, at the base of a horn rub, along a wire scar at the edge of a healing bite, the wound stays open longer than it should. Oxpeckers keep wounds from closing. They return to the same site, probing the raw edge, drinking the fluid that pools there. The buffalo tolerates it, almost as if the relationship costs less than the alternative. Whether this is balance or something harder to name, the valley does not say. Halfway through the morning, a lion steps out of the tree line at the edge of the pan. The buffalo herd does not run. It compresses. 600 animals pull into a single mass, shoulder against shoulder, calf buried at the center. Every oxpecker lifts off in the same second, a cloud of rust and amber rising from the herd's surface, calling in sharp two-note bursts. She is among them. She gains height, circles once. Below her, the lion has already stopped. It sits down at the edge of the dry grass. It will not hunt this morning into that wall of horns. She lands back on the bull before the herd has fully settled. The gap between the hip folds is still open. She works for another 20 minutes without interruption. Filling the crop that will fill 3 small throats. Her movements slow toward the end, not from rest, but from a kind of mechanical completion. The crop is as full as she will get it today. She lifts off the bull's back without ceremony. The buffalo does not watch her go. "200 meters is nothing for most birds. For a bird carrying the weight of a packed crop through midday heat, it is a series of short glides and corrections. She drops onto the fever tree branch, finds the cavity entrance by instinct and squeezes through the gap. Inside, 3 heads come up. 3 bills open. The gap between hunger and enough closes briefly. One more time. They are 9 days old. Their eyes have opened in the last 48 hours. Their pin feathers have broken through along the wing edges and the crown. Dark lines through bare pink skin. Their feet grip the nest rim with more conviction than they did a week ago. They will fledge in 3 weeks. They will take their first tick from a living animal in 4. None of this is yet visible in the way they settle back into the nest, heavy and quiet. She makes 4 more trips before the light changes. The last 2 trips yield less. The herd has moved. The bull she favors is at the far edge of the group. The remaining ticks on the accessible animals are smaller. Harder to extract from the neck folds and ear bases. On the 6th return, she stays. She folds herself over the 3 chicks. Her feathers covering them past their wing stubs. Her warmth doing the thing that food cannot. The fever tree holds still. The valley cools. Tomorrow the hollow pulling will return before dawn. She will leave again before the chicks know she is gone. She will find the gap in the skin folds. Or she will find another one. Because the alternative is the silence that is different from sleep. In nature, survival is rarely a matter of strength alone. For something 20 grams heavy and 200 meters from 3 open mouths, it is a matter of returning. Again and again and again, until the fever tree is empty and the sky has 4 birds in it instead of 1.